Hello and welcome to this reading. I am Mystic Marshmallow. And I am so excited and very happy that you are here, that you have found my channel and that you have clicked on this reading. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card for you all about the messages that you need to hear from Spirit right now. Okay, we have 3 piles and the timestamps will be in the description box below. So go ahead and take a moment to feel into your intuition and see whether you would like to select pile number 1 with this beautiful crystal here, pile number 2, or pile number 3. And we are going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile 1. So to get started, we have an oracle card from the Star Seed Oracle, which is going to give us our initial message, and then we will pull some cards. So we have the card, Wait. It is not yet time, things are being woven. Okay, are we feeling a little impatient? Perhaps you're feeling a little bit impatient with wondering about your manifestations, if they'll come true. And I also get a sense of some fear, some perhaps fear related to the unknown. When we don't know exactly how something is going to unfold or pan out, it can create a sense of worry and a sense of instability within us, because we want to know exactly how things are going so that we can feel safe. This is a reminder from Spirit that you are safe. You always are, always, and everything is unfolding as it needs to be. So have some patience, not only patience, but also some trust in the universe that things will align as they need to. That's the initial message that I'm getting for you. We're going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards to understand more about your situation, what you need to hear at this time. And we'll just take whatever cards fly out. Okay. So there may feel like there's a bit of a sense of stagnation with this 4 of Cups here, or worrying that something's going to pass you by, that it's not going to work out. What is meant for you will not pass you by, okay? Worrying perhaps that you may be rejected from something. Let's let those worries go. Okay, well, ooh, all right, cards are just falling out. We've got the Star here, which is a very beautiful sign, and we've got this image here of this girl up in the cosmos. So you are divinely protected, and there's going to be something beautiful that will come into your life. You just have to allow it to flow in, and it will come. It will. But we can kind of slow things down and give ourselves a lot of unnecessary stress along the way if we're worrying about how and when, and oh my goodness. Okay, and the Page of Cups, oh, it may come as a little bit of a surprise to you. So you don't know how things are going to unfold, but allow that uncertainty to give you a little bit of eagerness and some joy in that anticipation instead of fear, because you are going to be surprised by how things unfold, and that can be a good thing. Okay, let's get another card to see any other messages that need to come through for you. Whoa! So many cards! We're not taking half of the deck. That's not happening. Once again, the cards are just all wanting to fly out. I feel like maybe that's how your life feels right now. Like everything's just like... It might feel like a bit of a mess, but we're okay here. We're moving on. So I do see you really in this phase of transition, and transitions are scary. Okay, that's fair. When we're moving from one place to another, from one thing to another, one relationship, out of a relationship, or, you know, whatever this may be, a job changing, something about you're needing to move to a new place. Well, it can certainly provoke anxiety to not know exactly how and when that's going to happen, but I see that you're actually moving from something a little bit hard into something much better. So the place that it can be hard to let go and it can be scary to not know, but the place that you are going, where you are headed in your life, is actually going to be to calmer waters, to something that's going to be really nourishing and fulfilling for you. We have here the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Yep, so we're taking some time perhaps to withdraw into ourselves and do some self-reflection. We're going to get further clarifiers using the Good Tarot. So let's clarify this. Four of Cups. We have the Two of Fire. Some sort of journey or adventure. You look a little bit like weary. I feel like it's hard to talk right now. Perhaps a little weary from your travels. These don't have to be literal travels, but just kind of the journey you've been on and everything you've been going through. Perhaps you're a little bit tired and you're kind of like nearing the end of a long day. Like, are we going to get to the destination? Yes, you are in the right time. Okay. You absolutely are. Let's clarify the star. I feel like perhaps you've been having to do a lot of this on your own. Maybe that's why you feel a little worn out, is like, gosh, this is a hard journey to just keep doing this by myself. Well, we're never alone, okay? Not truly, ever. I know it can feel that way sometimes. The Hermit again, when I'm just saying we're not alone. Yeah, you feel like you are on your own, and you may be struggling with some feelings of loneliness, or just feelings of like, I have to tough it out all on my own. I don't know how to do all this on my own. You're not alone. This Hermit card is paired here with the Star. The stars are on your side. The cosmos is. You know, you have spiritual support and guidance along your path always. Okay, Page of Cups. Let's clarify that. We have the Empress. Oh, this is a very abundant opportunity coming in for you. Perhaps this is related to your career or perhaps to love life, but it's something that is very nourishing and brings a lot of abundance. Whatever this surprise is that's coming in for you is going to get you into a place where you feel much more independent and kind of stable. Right now we have some instability. Coming in the future, we have stability. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords. Ooh, again, all of these cards just flying out. Okay, let's see. I'm going to clarify the Six of Swords, and we have temptation here. I see you closing out old cycles. I just felt like my chest kind of like tighten a little bit and some like knots in my stomach. You've been going through something stressful, and I'm sorry for that. But of course, any stressful experience in our life is helping us to grow. And again, this sense of being kind of tired and worn out from it all, with her just collapsed here. You're kind of tired from it. I think maybe you need some rest. And you may have recently been put through some kind of spiritual test where the universe sent you a challenge. And this was a test. And there's not pass or fail in the universe, okay? There's just experience, there's just expansion, learning, and growth. I feel like once you kind of get on the other side of what you've been going through, you are almost going to just collapse, but in a good way, where you're going to be like, oh, I can finally, rest and take this breather. 10 of Earth. I think this may in part be related to your finances, wanting some kind of stability in your life. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to use the Prism Oracle cards to get some more messages for you, okay, about what we can expect for you, advice that the universe has for you at this time, okay, frustration, and success. Okay. Well, you may be frustrated right now. You may be at your wits' end, but you're going to be successful. All of your efforts are not in vain. They are paying off. You're going to be very successful. It's okay to be frustrated, though. I get it. Okay. Movement and peace. We have to have peace with the things that are moving and shaking and changing in your life. And we're moving into these calmer waters. This movement card really relates to this Six of Swords here. Moving into calmer waters, into a place of more peace, into a place of more just calmness and stability within yourself. And again, some of you might actually be moving homes, moving jobs, something like that. Things are moving and shaking in your life. And at the same time that they're moving and shaking, there's this sense of like waiting, that it's all still having to kind of come together. And it will. Determination on the bottom of the deck. Stay determined. And you are. You are determined, and that is a beautiful thing. And along with that determination and that strong will of yours, allow yourself to surrender, because while you're putting in the work, the universe is also guiding you and supporting you the whole time. You're safe. You're safe, okay? It's maybe some root chakra work you need to do to feel a sense of safety in the world and in the universe and within yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and get some oracle cards from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle cards, just to see what you may be needing at this time to ground yourself and support yourself through whatever this big transition is that is happening for you. And these don't always fly out right away, so sometimes I like to just pick which one feels right. Look for fairies. Okay, look for fairies, you guys. That's your advice. This is telling you to be a little more playful and a little more lighthearted. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? I'm here to tell you everything is going to be okay. It's gonna be just fine. We don't need to be so serious. We can relax and play a little, okay? Use your hands. She's like making some sort of like ceramic work here. Okay. These can just be kind of fun, silly self-care stuff. Like if you're into ceramics, maybe you need to get back into that. Maybe you need to do something tactile to kind of get you grounded, because I feel like you've been so up in your head that you might not actually be in touch with your body at this time. That's easy to do when we get wrapped up in our head. We lose touch with the present moment, with our own bodies, with the sensations going on. So this can be a call to mindfulness, to really bring yourself into the present moment and into your body. And even that can just be like, let me just feel my hands. Oh yeah, I have hands. I know that sounds silly, but like the grounding exercises of like feel your feet on the floor, feel your hands, listen to the sounds that you hear around you. Just simple things to bring you into the present when you are kind of stressed and in your head. Okay. I wanted this one. Yeah. Deep breathing. Take some deep breaths, my loves. All is well. You are safe. You are protected. Deep breaths, grounding. All right, we are going to finish with just one final oracle from the Work Your Light oracle cards. Now, let's just see. What's the final message that Spirit has for you? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, you don't need to fit into anybody's box or anybody's idea of you. Some of that may be playing into these fears of rejection, perhaps, of feeling that if you're really yourself and you really express how you're feeling, that others will reject you. Let go of that. You're yourself, and you will be accepted for yourself as you are, and you will thrive, and you will find a tribe and a place that suits you. Don't try and bend yourself so that you can be accepted or fit in, or get the job or get the whatever. No, be yourself, and if it means losing out on some opportunities, those are opportunities that you're meant to lose out on because they're not for you. So just keep being you. That's all you have to do. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we have no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Again, we have the wait. Don't feel like you have to rush into a decision. You don't. You don't have to rush into a decision. Don't come from that place of desperation. okay? You can pause, you can take your time and reflect before you decide anything. All right, pile 1, that is the message that I had for you. I appreciate you coming to my reading so very much. If you enjoyed this reading, of course, you can like my video and you can subscribe to my channel to get more of this juicy goodness, more messages from me in the future. And with that, I thank you and I wish you a great day. Okay, we have here pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, this is your reading, and I'm excited to do it for you. So we are starting off with the Star Seed Oracle to get an initial message for you. What we have here is we, the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as portal. All right. Now this could literally be a message about fertility with mother's milk and birth as portal. For those of you that are interested in having children, this could be some kind of message about that. And it could also be a call for like self-mothering, some nurturing that you're needing to do with yourself, and perhaps even some woundings related to mother issues. Abandonment issues or things from childhood that may be needing to work through. And it also could signify that you're kind of in a birthing process, so to speak, in terms of your life and what you're going through right now, and going to be coming into some kind of fresh new start in your life. So very interesting start to our reading. We're going to go ahead and get some more messages about what it is you need to hear for your situation right now using these tarot cards. It's the Rider-Waite, but it's a holographic tarot deck. I'm going to get some messages for you, my loves. Those almost wanted to fly out, and then they didn't. Okay. Sometimes it takes a while for the cards to come out, but I like to do it this way. Let them fly, let them pop. Woo! Those ones really did pop. We have the World and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, again, like fertility messages with the World, and this, yeah, okay, that's just kind of coming through strongly, with like the egg symbol. I don't know, that might be for some of you. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles here, something that you are holding on to. But this is, like I said, this birth of entering a new cycle. The World card is all about cycles, endings and beginnings, which we're getting with this like portal birth imagery that's coming through the reading. So you may be coming into a really magnificent new phase of your life, a new chapter. Wow. Well. Okay. Okay, the Hierophant. Oh my. Love and marriage and babies? I don't know. The Hierophant is a card of traditions and, you know, the traditional aspect of spirituality and religion. And it's also like traditional kind of rituals and ceremonies such as weddings, baby showers, things like that. So there's some kind of almost rite of passage that I'm getting here. With this portal, this gateway that you're going through, there's like this almost ceremonial aspect to it. Perhaps you're graduating or you're just going through some kind of rite of passage in your life where you are really entering a new cycle, a new phase. Okay, 2 cards here came out. The King of Swords and the Devil. Interesting. Okay, so we perhaps are clearing out some toxic cycles, and maybe we need this world to, one door needs to close so that another one can open. We need to wrap up some of these perhaps negative tendencies that we've held on to, unhealthy relationships, codependencies in our lives, things that you for a long time have been like, I know I need to like get out of this situation, or I know I need to change this. Well, yeah, you do. So you should probably do that with this King of Swords. Use that sword to cut it out of your life. No more. All right, we're ending something. Oh, and that might be hard for you because you kind of might be holding on for some reason. And what you might be holding on to are some limiting beliefs and some fears of like, oh, I can't cut this out of my life. I have to have it. And you're just kind of clinging for this sense of security or safety. It's like, no, the universe is like, shh, you're fine. If you're not going to go out this door yourself, we're going to push you out, okay? Well, your spirit guides are perhaps coming through a little bit aggressive there. But like, they know that you're going to be fine and that you need to make these changes. And then when you do, your life's going to transform in beautiful ways. So they're like, okay, all right, it's time. It's time for this new phase, and you're gonna love it, okay? A little bit of ego perhaps coming through that might be resisting these changes. Okay, well, that's understandable. We all have our egos. We're gonna use the Good Tarot to get some clarifiers. Okay, we got 2 cards that come out. I'll put them like this. We have the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Water. Honestly, I feel like this 8 of Swords relates to what I was saying about this feeling of like, but I can't, but I know, but I don't know how to let go of this thing that makes you feel safe and secure. Well, the thing that makes you safe and secure is like the devil. It's work. That was a weird way to say it. Let me rephrase. The thing that makes you feel safe and secure may actually be the thing that is unhealthy for you. So we got to clear that out, and you're not trapped. Like, sometimes we get in this mindset where we think, I can't. And yes, you can. Like, you may be between a rock and a hard place, but you always have a choice and you're always empowered. Think about who you're making your decisions for. Are you making your decisions based on what other people want? And thinking, I can't do what I want because da-da-da-da-da-da that they need? You got to reshift that. No. We focus on yourself. We need to have balanced relationships where there is an equal give and take and reciprocity, and also freedom and independence. I'm feeling like there's some codependency in relationships in your life, and you might be taking on responsibilities that are not your responsibilities, such as how other people feel, what other people need. Not your problem. Okay. The Hierophant. That's kind of a lot. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. 3 cards. I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry. It's too much for me right now. We're just going to get 1 card for this. If you saw a flash of any of those cards and they seemed like relevant messages for you, then take whatever you got out of that. But I am hoping to just kind of pull 1 card here. Okay. The 6 of Water. Aw. Okay. Again, a message about children. As the 6 of Water in the traditional tarot is these 2 little kids like giving each other flowers. Oh, and there's a sweetness here and a nostalgia and kind of like, okay, this ceremony that I was talking about, this rite of passage, wedding, baby shower, graduation. There's some kind of like nostalgia there, or nostalgia is not even the right word, but like sentimentality in like leaving behind this old phase and entering a new one. And maybe friends and family are sentimental about it as well. And it doesn't have to be a formal rite of passage. It could just be something internal where, you know, it might be bittersweet. It might be bittersweet to say goodbye, but it's because you are ready to spread your wings and fly. The Tower and the Queen of Water. Okay. Cut it out of your life with the Tower here. Okay, in the traditional tarot, the Tower is like blowing apart with like lightning and people are like falling out of the buildings. And I always say with the Tower card, the Tower is destroyed when it wasn't built on a sturdy foundation to begin with. And you need to chop this out of your life, or the universe might just do it for you. I don't know. Or your guides might just be like, come on. Come on. You can do it. But I see here with the Queen of Water, you are so empathic. You're so caring. You care so much about everybody, but On the negative aspect of this, there may be some codependency where you're overgiving, you're taking responsibility for other people's emotions, you are overstretching yourself too much, bending over backwards. We have to let go of that. And also, there's something about your intuition here, that you're needing to trust it, that you can trust it. See, this card, she's just like gently closing her eyes. Apologies if that dog barking in the background is obnoxious, but she's really going within, and she has a lot of like internal visions and internal messages, and you may have doubts at times where you know something is right for you, know something is not right for you, and then you like your ego comes in and tries to question it and second guess yourself, but in reality you already know intuitively. We have the King of Air again. King of Air again. Now, this can represent you, like I said, laying boundaries and cutting things out of your life. This also may be like an important masculine figure in your life that's very intellectual, intelligent, communicative. Okay. We are going to also get some messages from the Prism Oracle guidebook. Prism, like a rainbow. Just a further messages you need to hear. Sadness. Oh, baby, honey, I know it's sad to end cycles. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, but I promise it's gonna be okay. It's for the best. And you may feel some disappointment if something doesn't work out exactly as you have it in mind, but the universe has something up its sleeve that is actually much, much better for you than the way that you thought you wanted things to happen. Hunger. Confidence. Okay, there might be something here that you're really longing for and you're questioning whether or not you're going to get it and having this feeling of like lack a little bit. And that's where some of these fears can come in. You need to feed yourself first, take care of yourself first, and also trust in your intuition so that you're not manifesting things into your reality from a place of lack. Instead, what we need is this confidence that you have what it takes to get through this. You have what it takes to get to the other side, and you can trust your own intuitive promptings. And you can say no when you need to say no. Oh my goodness, that doggy outside is just barking so loudly. I don't know if you guys hear it. Disruption! Just like the Tower card, the universe is gonna shake things up. Things may have already been shaken up. That might be why you feel a little bit sad. There may have already been some kind of disruption or ending, and that's hard. That is really hard. But I'm promising you, it is a birthing process. It is a portal into a whole new galaxy, and you're gonna like this one a lot better. This whole new world that's coming in is better for you. Comfort. Yep, it's hard when we lose our sense of what we're familiar with. We feel like we're totally out of our comfort zone. This can be a good thing. It allows new life to grow. Okay. So let us see what else. I'm also going to get some oracle messages from the self-care oracle as to what you may be needing at this time to take care of yourself, my loves. Let us see. Journal. You might need to just kind of vent about it in your journal somehow, writing out all of your feelings, all the emotions, just like as a way to process it and release it. You could even write it down and then crumple it up or burn it up, and then you could practice writing the things that you do want to call in, writing things from a positive perspective. Aromatherapy. I make funny noises. This can be a call to just tune into your senses, tune into the world around you. Give yourself some gentleness at this time, some grace, maybe connect with nature a little bit. Okay? Build strength. You are strength. You need to build this confidence that you are stronger than you even know. And you are going to emerge through this portal like so much stronger. Okay? And it's going to be real good for you. I promise, love. Okay, we are going to wrap up your reading now with just one more card from this Work Your Light Oracle deck. Let's see what we got. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. This is all part of a divine plan. And look at how rich and abundant this like landscape is there. It's like this beautiful lush world that is waiting for you. And you need to know, okay, the mothering stuff that was coming in at the beginning. Some confirmation of that, and also the sense of like needing to feel safety and comfort, like that mothering, nurturing presence. If that's not something that you had in your life growing up, or throughout your adult life, you need to kind of be that your own mother for yourself. And maybe there can be gentle feminine people in your life that you can call on for support right now. And if not any physical human, you could even call on divine mothers throughout history, like Mother Mary, or any other kind of like goddess that resonates with you, that sort of feminine divine presence. You're needing that nurturing for yourself right now, that grounding. I just heard connecting to your womb space. I don't know if you are somebody that has a womb. But connecting to that feeling of being safe and nurtured and protected by the mother, that's important for you right now. Okay, and I just heard Taurus with this Hierophant card. Taurus season may be important. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Pile 2. On the bottom of the deck, we have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewiring the Future. Break these chains. Break them. Snip, snip. Chop, chop. All right, thank you. You take care. We're going to move on to pile number 3 now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my channel and a part of my life in a way, because I get to be fortunate enough to connect with your energy, and I am grateful for that. All right. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. We've got a gorgeous amethyst crystal here. I love this amethyst. Amethyst to me is always about kind of like the third eye and the crown chakra, higher connection, opening up to the divine. We're going to start with a oracle card from the Starseed Oracle and get an initial message for you. Weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Okay, and she's kind of in this like water, just allowing things to release. Okay. You may have been carrying a lot, and it may be rather heavy. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Set boundaries when you need to. Understand where your responsibility ends and another person's begins. We're going to get some messages about your situation using tarot cards. I've got the Rider-Waite here in a holographic, shiny version. We're going to get some messages for you. Woo, okay, conflict. And playfulness at the same time. Double message coming through here. That big sigh I just took, like, there may be some feeling of like burden or exhaustion. Maybe I just heard like pettiness. Maybe there's some people being a little bit childish in your life, a little bit petty, and you're kind of having to deal with it. Okay. But playfulness is a good thing. Childlike spirit is a good thing. Oh my God, literally, how many more cards can we get about like children? Okay, on the like shadow side, there's something about childishness, which is immaturity, And on the positive side, we have innocence and playfulness. So we're going to get more messages about what this is about, but I feel that with the boundaries, there like might be people in your life that are behaving childishly, and you have to kind of just be like, let it roll off your back and sort of laugh it off like, oh my goodness, aren't you silly? And also, this is not my problem. And this can be a call from the universe for you to reconnect with your childlike self, with your own enthusiasm. Like the world has been weighing you down a little too much. You're getting a little too serious. We need to let that go and just have fun. Just play a little bit. Be like a child. See the world through fresh eyes. Get some more messages for you, my dears. 10 of Pentacles, family, children, family, home life. This may be something that you're wanting to call in or build towards. It could point to issues within your own family. That may be where some of the boundary violations are coming in, or with your own family. I feel maybe there's a little bit of sense of longing. Okay. Ah, the cards are flying out. Wow, the Fool. Well, goody. And Justice. Okay. So the Fool is a beautiful, and that is that like childlike and youthful, almost naivety and optimism at its finest, where you're like, yay! I can go jump off this cliff and it'll be great. And you're like, woo, let's do it. And ready to just leap into things head first. And I think you kind of need a little bit of that. You need a little boost of like, go forth and be excited and be playful and keep things fresh. You're trying to build towards stability, okay? And that can be a little bit conflicting with this part of you that wants to be a little bit less serious and wants to kind of just let go and embrace new possibilities in your life. This could be the birth of something new in your life. And we also have the Justice card here, which is the scales are needing to be rebalanced. If there are relationships in your life that are unbalanced with people that are petty or childish, we're needing to lay some proper boundaries to create justice for you, to balance the scales, so that you can focus on yourself more, so that you can enjoy the simple pleasures in life, so that you can enjoy, I've heard, luxury. And these could be simple little luxuries, but also you're wanting to kind of build towards a nourishing life for yourself. We're going to get more clarifiers on this. Knight of Wands. Again, just like this vibrant sort of youthful energy coming in for you. So, I don't know, that can be a really beautiful thing. And it's funny because the energy I'm getting is almost kind of like tired. And yet there's all this like, woo, playfulness and fresh energy and stuff. So if you're feeling tired or overwhelmed or like, oh, at the moment, what's coming for you is something to rejuvenate you, liven things up, keep it funky fresh. I'm very silly, if you have not noticed. Okay, we're going to get some clarifying cards here with the Good Tarot. Clarify the what? What? We're just going to lay them out as they come. Two of Earth. And get a little hair there. The Fool, double Fool. And the Five of Cups. Oh, someone in your life I feel like is dramatic. Like, she's like, and I feel like it's draining you. These dramatic people in your life are just like, you're like, oh my goodness, it's draining your energy. And almost you need to just like laugh it off and be like, this is silly and it's not my problem, because their drama and their emotional chaos is just draining your energy. And you almost need to blow this trumpet on them and be like, bah, okay, time's up. Like, that was fun, but I'm gonna go over here to my happy little world right now and play and have fun. If you want to be all dramatic and sad, go do it in your own corner. Okay? There needs to be greater balance in your life and in your relationships with the Two of Pentacles here. Things have got to be balanced out. Don't feel guilt. Do not feel guilt. You're not obligated to anybody. Okay? Do not feel guilty for taking care of yourself. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. The 3 of Water. Celebrations. And the sun. Oh my God, you guys, it's so bright and happy. Happy, happy, happy. Celebrating. You need to be around good people, good food, good vibes, good times. Like, surround yourself with people that just want to celebrate you and want to celebrate life and enjoy the good things in life. That's who you need to surround yourself with. And then I see this like fresh start of like, woo, all this sunshine energy. Like, you are this sunshine energy. You're bright and you're vibrant. And I feel like that life is almost being sucked out of you a little bit. I know that sounds kind of dramatic, but by negative presences that you now ultimately can't focus on them and be like, oh my God, they're so negative. Like, they're draining you. They're terrible. That is not what I'm here to do. I'm here to say, okay, well, honey, you know, this is a reflection of you. If you are allowing this kind of dynamic to go on, then you need to change something. You need to set boundaries. You need to give space and distance and not judge people for being immature, but just say, hey, this is not my vibe and it's not my responsibility. So I bless you. I hope you take care, but I'm going to be over here in the sunshine with people that are having fun by the pool, chilling out, eating snacks, while you know, sort yourself out and get it together. Okay. And get it together. So we'll clarify the Justice card here. 10 of Fire. Yep. Releasing these burdens. Being like, not my problem. Whew. Sorry, not my problem. Bye-bye. And it may feel harsh to you. You're like, yeah, but I can't say goodbye. I can't say they need me. And they no. 6 of Earth, you need to have balance in your connections. Somebody is taking more than they are giving, and it's not fair. You deserve better, I'm telling you. Okay, we're going to get some more cards with this Prism Oracle. I feel like it always sounds like I'm saying prison. That's not, we're not talking about like handcuffs here. We're talking about like rainbows. So... okay, let's get some messages. Protection. You need to protect yourself more. Yeah, you do. Magic. To protect your own magic, your own sunshine vibe. That stuff is beautiful. And what I was saying in the beginning about this amethyst, the third eye, the crown chakra. Woo, you are really opening up to the divine, my love, in a beautiful way. And you should keep that up. Comfort. You need to be around people that are comforting to you instead of always being the one to comfort others. Caution, warning, warning. These people are up to no good. If you feel hesitant, if somebody makes you feel not so great, there's a reason. You have to listen to your intuition and your higher self in that. Warning, warning, love. Okay, but I see you calling in such love, like self-love. Love for the people who hurt you or for the people who don't get it, but also just bringing in people who are like loving friends, loving, supporting people in your life. Perhaps some romance that you're calling in. I get sillier by the final pile. So by pile 3, I'm just like, hey guys, here's your reading. It's a very funny process that happens. Okay, we are going to get just a couple cards from the Self-Care Oracle deck and get some messages for you that way. Okay. Pleasure. Ooh, that is a saucy card, not gonna lie. But you need to focus on your own pleasure. And I mentioned this like life of luxury, like hanging by the pool, eating snacks, being around good people, good music. Like, I think you need to focus a little more on just having fun for yourself, for the sake of it. You know, life is short, people. We gotta have some fun. We gotta just enjoy ourselves. And for those of you that are calling in love, there might be some chemistry and passion there. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Abundance planning. Aha. What I was talking about with this like 10 of Pentacles, you wanting like this like structure and like stability, financial stability. That's what I'm trying to say. Good on you. What you're doing is working. Okay? This abundance is coming towards you. You're very smart and you're very shrewd with your finances. And that's good. The more that you plan and the more that you kind of pay attention to your finances in a relaxed way, not in a fearful way, the more abundance is going to come to you. It's going to flow naturally. And the other card says, drink tea. So there you go. There's your message from Spirit. Go drink a cup of tea. No, but really, like, you know, just take some time for yourself, like a quiet moment where you're just sipping your tea. That just made me think of like when people are like talking about like spilling the tea. There might be like gossip around you or something like that. We don't need to focus on that, but just like enjoy a cup of tea, meaning do your own thing and feel good in your own energy and just don't even give a care in the world about any of this other nonsense. Nonsense. We're going to get one more card to wrap up your reading. This is from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. There it is. My brain still does function after the third reading somehow. Oh, 2 cards. The Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold, and Pleiades, Double Mission, Channeling and Uplifting Humanity. This can be a spiritual test for you, an initiation to cut these things out of your life and enter into a new, more prosperous phase. And you do have a mission here on Earth. You have a mission to help and uplift people. And in order to do that, you have to fill your own cup, as they say. See a little cup? There's the metaphor. Fill your own cup first before you try and fill up everybody else's, okay? And if you are someone that believes in starseeds, there could be a message for you about the Pleiades. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, we have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. You need to break these chains of these karmic ties to unbalanced relationships. So bada bing, bada boom, there you have it. All right, you take care and have a lovely life, my friends. If you enjoyed this reading, you can, of course, give me a like. You can give me all of the love in the comments. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to hear and see more of me. And with that, I wish you well.